What if I told you that your future, your health, your independence, even how long you may live can be predicted without a blood test, without expensive scans, and without complicated machines? What if the strongest clues are already visible in how you walk, how you think, and how you connect with others after the age of 70? Longevity is no longer just about how many years you've lived, it's about how well your body and mind continue to adapt. Today, science gives us powerful indicators that help predict not just survival, but quality of life in old age. Let's explore 7 scientifically proven signs that predict how long you're likely to live after 70, and more importantly, which of these signs you can still improve. Walking speed may seem like a simple, almost insignificant detail, but science shows it is one of the most powerful predictors of longevity after the age of 70. Researchers around the world have found that how fast an older adult walks can reveal more about their future health than blood pressure, cholesterol levels, or even medical scans. A steady, confident walking pace reflects the combined strength of the heart, lungs, muscles, joints, balance system, and brain working together in harmony. When these systems age well together, the body remains resilient, adaptable, and better prepared to handle illness or stress. As people grow older, walking naturally slows down, but how much it slows matters. Studies show that seniors who maintain a brisk, stable walking speed tend to live longer and remain independent for more years. Slower walking speed, on the other hand, is often an early warning sign. It can indicate muscle loss, poor cardiovascular health, reduced lung capacity, neurological decline, or problems with balance that increase the risk of dangerous falls. In many cases, walking speed begins to decline years before serious disease is diagnosed, making it an early and silent signal the body sends for attention. What makes walking speed especially important is that it is not fixed, even after 70. It can be improved. Gentle daily walking, light strength training, balance exercises, and staying mentally engaged all help maintain or increase walking speed. Proper nutrition, adequate sleep, and managing chronic conditions also play a crucial role. Walking is more than movement, it is independence, confidence, and connection to the world. Every steady step forward is a sign that the body is still capable, responsive, and alive with potential. In the science of aging, few signs speak as clearly or as honestly as the simple act of walking. Grip strength may appear minor, but science consistently shows it is a powerful predictor of how long and how well a person may live after the age of 70. Something as simple as how firmly you can hold an object reflects the overall strength and health of the entire body. Researchers have found that weaker grip strength is closely linked to higher risks of disability, chronic disease, hospitalization, and even early death. This is because grip strength is not just about the hands, it represents muscle mass, nerve function, bone health, and the body's ability to generate and control force. As people age, muscle loss naturally occurs, but excessive loss is a warning sign. A declining grip often signals widespread muscle weakness, reduced mobility, and slower recovery from illness. Studies show that seniors with stronger grips tend to have better balance, faster walking speed, and lower risk of falls. They are also more likely to remain independent, able to perform daily tasks like opening jars, carrying groceries, or getting out of a chair without assistance. These everyday abilities directly affect quality of life and long-term survival. Grip strength is also closely connected to internal health. Weaker grip has been associated with heart disease, poor circulation, inflammation, and even cognitive decline. When muscle strength decreases, the body becomes less efficient at managing blood sugar, supporting joints, and maintaining posture, which increases stress on vital organs. In this way, the hands quietly reflect what is happening inside the body long before serious symptoms appear. The encouraging truth is that grip strength can be improved at almost any age. Simple exercises such as squeezing a soft ball light, resistance training, gardening, or using hand weights can rebuild strength over time. Proper protein intake, regular movement, and staying physically active all help preserve muscle. Strong hands often mean a stronger body, greater resilience, and a better chance of living longer. Healthier years after 70, mental sharpness plays a critical role in predicting how long a person may live after the age of 70, and science increasingly shows that protecting the brain also protects life itself. Cognitive abilities such as memory, attention, reasoning, and decision-making are deeply connected to overall survival. Older adults who maintain mental clarity tend to live longer, remain independent, and experience a higher quality of life. Compared to those who face rapid cognitive decline, a healthy brain helps individuals manage medications correctly, avoid accidents, maintain social relationships, and respond effectively to health challenges. As the brain ages, it naturally changes. But significant cognitive decline is not inevitable. Research shows that seniors who keep their minds active are less likely to develop dementia and other neurodegenerative conditions that shorten lifespan. Mental sharpness supports emotional regulation and stress management, which directly affect heart health, immune function, and inflammation levels in the body. When the brain functions well, it sends balanced signals throughout the nervous system, helping the body adapt to illness and recover more efficiently. Cognitive health is also closely tied to physical safety. Seniors with good attention and judgment are less likely to fall, make dangerous mistakes, or withdraw from daily activities. They are better able to follow exercise routines, maintain proper nutrition, and stay engaged in preventive healthcare. Mental clarity also supports a sense of purpose and motivation, which research shows is a powerful driver of longevity. Importantly, mental sharpness can be preserved and even strengthened after 70. Reading, learning new skills, solving puzzles, engaging in meaningful conversations, and staying socially connected all stimulate the brain. Physical activity improves blood flow to the brain, while proper sleep helps consolidate memory and repair neural pathways. Managing stress and staying emotionally connected further protect cognitive health. The brain is not a passive organ. In old age it responds to use, care, and engagement. A sharp mind keeps life safer, richer, and often longer. Social connection is one of the most powerful yet often overlooked predictors of how long a person may live after the age of 70. Science now confirms that human connection is not just emotionally comforting, it is biologically essential. Older adults who maintain strong relationships with family, friends, neighbors, or community groups consistently live longer and experience better physical and mental health. In contrast, chronic loneliness has been shown to increase the risk of early death at levels comparable to smoking, obesity, or high blood pressure. When people feel socially connected, their bodies function differently. Regular interaction reduces stress hormones like cortisol, which in excess can damage the heart, weaken the immune system, and increase inflammation. Social engagement also stimulates the brain, helping preserve memory, attention, and emotional balance. Simple conversations, shared laughter, and feeling heard activate neural pathways that protect against depression and cognitive decline. A connected mind often supports a healthier body. Social ties also encourage healthier behaviors. Seniors who are connected to others are more likely to stay active, eat better, take medications correctly, and seek medical care when needed. Friends and family often notice early signs of illness or decline and provide support before problems become serious. This quiet safety net can make a life-saving difference, even brief. Regular interactions such as greeting neighbors, attending religious services, or participating in group activities create a sense of belonging that reinforces daily structure and motivation. Importantly, social connection does not mean having many people around, it means having meaningful relationships. Even one or two trusted connections can significantly improve longevity, and it is never too late to build them. Joining clubs, volunteering, calling old friends, or simply spending time in shared spaces can rebuild social bonds at any age. Humans are wired for connection from birth to old age. After 70, staying socially connected is not a luxury, it is a vital sign of life, resilience, and long-term survival. The ability to sit down on the floor and stand back up without help may seem simple, but science shows it is a remarkably accurate predictor of how long a person may live after the age of 70. Researchers have found that this single movement reflects multiple critical aspects of health at once, including muscle strength, balance, flexibility, coordination, joint function, and even neurological control. When these systems work well together, the body is better equipped to handle aging, illness, and unexpected physical challenges. As people grow older, many gradually lose this ability, often without realizing its significance. Difficulty getting up from the floor is frequently linked to weakened leg and core muscles, poor balance, stiff joints, or slowed reflexes. These issues increase the risk of falls, fractures, and long periods of immobility, which are among the leading causes of loss of independence and early death in older adults. Studies show that seniors who cannot rise from the floor without assistance have a significantly higher risk of mortality over the following years compared to those who can. This movement is especially important because it represents real-life survival ability. Falls do not only happen in hospitals or gyms, they happen at home. The ability to recover independently after a fall can mean the difference between a minor incident and a medical emergency. Regency. It also reflects confidence in movement, which encourages activity rather than fear-based avoidance that leads to rapid physical decline. The encouraging news is that this ability can often be improved. Even after 70, gentle strength training, chair exercises, balance practice, stretching, and daily movement can gradually rebuild the muscles and coordination needed. Practicing safe versions of sitting and standing, under guidance if necessary, reinforces these skills. Being able to get up from the floor is more than flexibility, it is freedom, safety, and resilience. In the science of aging, it is a powerful sign that the body still has strength, adaptability, and life left within it. Chronic inflammation is often called the hidden enemy of aging, and for good reason. While some inflammation is a natural response that helps the body fight infections and heal injuries, persistent low-level inflammation quietly damages organs, muscles, and tissues over time. Research shows that seniors with lower levels of chronic inflammation tend to live longer, maintain better mobility, and experience fewer age-related diseases. On the other hand, high levels of inflammation are linked to heart disease, diabetes, arthritis, cognitive decline, and even certain cancers. The problem with chronic inflammation is that it often goes unnoticed, unlike a sudden illness. It doesn't cause immediate pain or obvious symptoms, yet it steadily wears down the body from the inside. In older adults, this silent process can reduce muscle strength, weaken immunity, and increase vulnerability to infections and complications from minor injuries. Over time, unchecked inflammation can limit independence, reduce quality of life, and even shorten lifespan. The good news is that inflammation can be managed and reduced even after the age of 70. Lifestyle choices play a critical role. A balanced Diet rich in fruits, vegetables, healthy fats, and lean proteins helps fight internal stress and supports immune function. Regular physical activity, even gentle exercises like walking, stretching, or light resistance training helps regulate inflammatory processes. Adequate sleep, stress management, and avoiding smoking or excessive alcohol consumption are also essential. By keeping inflammation under control, seniors can protect their organs, maintain strength and mobility, and reduce the risk of serious illness. In essence, controlling inflammation is like removing a slow-burning fire from the body before it spreads. Science increasingly confirms that managing this hidden enemy is one of the most effective ways to extend both lifespan and quality of life after 70. A sense of purpose is one of the most powerful predictors of longevity after the age of 70, and research shows it may be even more important than diet, exercise, or genetics. Having a reason to wake up each morning to care for family, pursue hobbies, volunteer, learn something new, or simply engage with life gives the mind and body motivation to keep going. Seniors with a clear sense of purpose tend to live longer, experience fewer health problems, and recover more quickly from illness. Purpose affects the body in tangible ways. People who feel their life has meaning have lower levels of stress hormones, reduced inflammation, and stronger immune systems. They are more likely to maintain healthy habits, take medications correctly, stay active, and seek medical care when needed. A clear why encourages resilience, helping older adults face challenges with determination rather than despair. Studies have shown that seniors with a strong sense of purpose have a significantly lower risk of heart disease, cognitive decline, and early mortality compared to those who lack meaning in their lives. Importantly, a sense of purpose is not limited to grand achievements or major responsibilities. It can be found in small, daily actions. Caring for a pet, gardening, mentoring younger generations, participating in a community group, or even learning a new skill can restore a sense of meaning. It's never too late to cultivate purpose. In essence, having a reason to live fuels the will to live. It drives activity, engagement, and connection, all of which strengthen both body and mind. Science confirms that longevity after 70 is not only a matter of physical health, it is deeply influenced by psychological well-being. A strong sense of purpose keeps life vibrant, motivating seniors to embrace each day fully and adding precious years to both lifespan and quality of life.